guys, welcome to another vlog. Hey guys, welcome to my channel if you are new here, and if you're not, welcome back. We are on another episode of looking at my workouts and dissecting them and hopefully walking away with some wonderful tips for you and maybe some inspiration. So thank you for being here with me. Let's get started. Last time I mentioned how my wrist was a little bit irritated from all the planche, handstand, and wheel work. So I decided to give it just another day of rest just in case. And I started out with these goblet squats. The main focus of these was to sink down as low as possible and stay there for a hot second, just so my hips get used to being in that position, sinking down low, realizing, hey, we're safe here, which I did mention in my last vlog. So something that is very important to mention about these is that I was reviewing the footage and I'm like, why am I pressing my hips so far forward where I'm starting to dump it a little bit in my low back? I can't tell if it's my poofy pants and I'm actually not, but it looks like I'm slightly hyperextending my spine at the top, which you'd think after years and years of being in fitness that I would realize this, but maybe it was because I was talking with Tyler and I was distracted, but that is no excuse. Why am I slightly hyperextending my spine? I don't know, but it just shows that I am human. I am not a guru in anything. So make sure you don't do that. Next up, I did these high pull-ups where I tried to pull my body as high as possible, trying to clear my bobos a little bit. And I did 4 sets of these. They didn't feel as powerful as last time, but did my best. Then very necessary, I took off my shoes for this movement. And I worked on these seated leg raises, which is crazy for the core and really good for also compression work. Now, the farther out you bring your hands, the more challenging it's gonna be. So if this is something that's new to you, bring your hands closer to your butt. And then also you can lift up just one leg at a time. Then I've been continuing with these single arm rear delt cable flies, making sure that I am working on my posture and keeping a nice healthy balanced shoulder with all of the handstand planche work that I do that really target the front delts. I've been continuing then to finish out with an ab circuit, and I've actually really been enjoying this again. I did 20 reps of the reverse crunches, then 20 reps total of these alternating side V-ups, and then 20 of these swimmers total. That leads us to the next workout already. I did my regular warm up and then I warmed up with some fan work, which is my favorite. I love these so much. Then I got back into handstand work, which felt decent. And I did do 2 different variations of the handstand with my back facing the wall and then my chest facing the wall, which the chest facing ones really, honestly, they scare me. I've fallen a few times and they're not as comfortable. So I don't tend to do those as much just because of fear, but I try my best. In between sets of those, I did TRX Cossack squats. The TRX really helps me because I can't do these without the support of the TRX as of right now with my current hip situation. Then I went into these tuck planche swings that I had learned from the Chris Heria video. And they felt a little bit more challenging this time, not gonna lie, but I think I brought my hips higher than before, so that's pretty cool. But it is that reminder that we're not always gonna have that linear progress, and some days are gonna feel a little bit tougher, and that's okay, as long as we try our best. After that, I played around with the kettlebell, and I love doing these single leg deadlifts where I add a little switch. So it's more time under tension, it throws off my balance, and I did do them in socks this time rather than wearing my shoes. So that made it even more challenging because it was quite a bit of a different stability. Then I did these gunslingers, which was really fun. I threw in some V-sit attempts and I feel like I wasn't able to get as high this time with my feet and compress as much. But again, we have those days, so I tried my best. And once again, I finished out with an ab circuit. I really love reverse crunches and I always do them because on the way up, it gets my upper abs, and then on the way down with that control, it really focuses on the lower. So it's a lot in one movement. So I did 20 of those again and then 20 small crunches to follow. 20 V-ups on each side, And then I finished with 12 Superman pulls. I usually do my ab circuits 2 times. Hi, Ricky. And then I finished out with the single arm rear delt flies. And that leads us to today. And today I decided to work out at home, which was honestly just a nice change. I started out by working out at home for years and years. I also made, I don't know if you guys know this, but I made hundreds and hundreds of free workouts on YouTube on my other channel, Kitty Hug Fitness, all home workouts. So very used to it. And luckily we have this yoga wheel, and there's so many cracks when I do this, and it feels wonderful and awful all at the same time. And then I used it to stretch my lats. I do have this red band at home that I always carry with me to competitions, and it's pretty funny because most athletes usually have this specific red band with them. So I did my usual shoulder warm up and lat warm up. Then I did my regular rolling routine and some ground movements. And this is the most attractive I could ever possibly look. But I did my wonderful handstand mid-back opening movements. I'm starting to feel a little bit of change in the wall slides. I feel like I can get my arms a little bit closer now. So I do feel like I need to start doing this more than just in my workouts and to add it throughout my day. I've been considering making a routine for myself to do in the evening. I did 20 scapular pull-ups before getting into the real pull-ups. For this circuit, I did 4 sets of 10 reps of pull-ups, $15 reps of push-ups, and then 30 body weight squats. Then I did these band walks. I did these 3 times. And I supersetted that with some wonderful plyo Bulgarian split squats because you know what? Why not? Honestly, this made my legs so shaky. I did 20 reps each side for 3 sets. Then of course I finished out with my ab circuit. I did the 20 reps of reverse crunches. I did 30 side to sides. Then I did 20 bird dogs. Now, even though bird dog is one of those very basic, very baseline kind of movements, it's so valuable, and I truly recommend to continue doing it even if you're an advanced athlete. All right, so those were my workouts for the last 3 times. I did take a walk yesterday in the nature center instead of working out just because it felt right. And yeah, workouts have been feeling pretty good. I've been feeling a little bit discouraged with my handstand work, but trying to remember to be patient with myself and remember that I'm doing my best each day. So that's what matters. I do think adding a routine at night on most days is going to be so valuable because throughout the day we're constantly, hunched over, so we have to bring it back and kind of counteract all the actions throughout the day, from our posture, from driving, from being on our phones, our computers, just shrimping it up all the time, gaming and stuff. And yeah, I think it would just be very helpful. I appreciate you guys so much for being here with me. I get really excited when I see another like on my video and another comment. It just makes me really happy. And I just appreciate you guys so much for being here with me and staying here the whole time. So thank you. Don't forget to follow me at Kitty Valkyrie on Instagram if you want to. And like, comment, subscribe if you want to. And I will see you soon.